But it's different too. Like wine drunk, I think that's why, like you say, as far as like the trends you had mentioned earlier, people started to realize like wine drunk is really like in my opinion, and a lot of people agree with me, wine drunk is like the best kind of drunk to be, in my opinion. Because like you got beer drunk, but you got to drink way too much, and then you feel bloated, and then you're like, But then you have liquor drunk, which is okay, but it's just sometimes hard because you'll be good, and the next thing you know, you're too drunk. But wine drunk, you have more control over it. You feel it, and you're just like, yeah, this is good. I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth,
So
smooth
definitely one of
drunkenness.
the
It's a
things.
smooth drunkenness.
Like,
yeah,
it makes you feel better. Like you can still function the next day. That's one thing. Because right now I work in corporate America, so I've been in offices where like I would always go to the VP or the CEO, and I go in and they always have a nice Scotch bar on the side. And I mean, these scotches be like 1956, 1957. And these like, oh, we only sit on occasion. Like these are only occasion drinking. But they would also have a ton of wine in the back. And when I first started getting to corporate America, I'm like, are you not alcoholics?
Yeah.
Look at me. Who's not?
Yeah.
Who's not drinking? And so you're like, okay, but then it was like, okay, what's more socially acceptable? Like this. I will sit there in the office, but you have a glass of wine. I'm like, wait, but we working. They're like, as long as you can function, go do your job.
All right. Facts.
I was shocked. That was the moment of like, here's a glass of wine, go do your job. You're like, oh, so I can be a little bit, I can have a great time at work, a sip of wine, but you can't be drunk on hard liquor at work because you can't function.
Yeah.
Because after you burping people, and then people smell the alcohol on your breath, they're like, nah, are you drunk?
Yeah.
And you're ashamed of it, but they tell you drink a wine, everyone's like this, oh, can I drink with you? It's like a different moment. Like everyone gets happy like this. Oh, you drinking wine? Let's all partake. And
it's a whole different vibe.
It is. I played Call of Duty a couple times drinking wine, and I forgot I was even playing Call of Duty sometimes.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite pastimes. Just drinking wine, either watching my little anime or playing video games. Because I can't do that with hard liquor because I'm like, But
yeah,
wine, you can function with wine. You know what I mean? Like you can do what you gotta do. Like it's
and
the
best thing about it, you don't.
It's good for you too.
Yeah, it's healthy for you, and you don't wake up with a headache. And that's one thing.
Types of hangovers.
As you get older, you start to realize like this. That headache ain't worth it.
Man,
you're like, yo, that headache is not worth it at all. I'm going to pass on that. That wine, I can drink 3 bottles and I'll be good the next day. Go to work, right to work, feel healthy. You just may feel a little bit drowsy a little bit.
Yeah.